My birthday's coming up. Can I please have lots of chocolate, Georgina? I just can't live without it.
Well, you might have to live without it soon because cocoa beans are becoming harder to grow because of hot climates. Experts fear that cocoa beans around the world will run out within 30 years. I think it is from global warming.
Oh, get over it. The world would be healthier with no chocolate. You don't need chocolate, but the world needs more important things like algebra to solve the world's problems.
What? Algebra? That's boring. What is it, anyway?
Algebra is a form of maths that is used when numbers can't be used. In algebra, the main goal is to find the unknown variable. This unknown symbol is called a pronumeral and is usually represented by a letter, any letter in the alphabet. The most common letters are X and Y. You may recognise these letters from Cartesian planes and graphs. Here are a few rules we follow in algebra. If two variables and numbers are written together and there is no operation, it means that we have to multiply them together. And another rule is,
why does our world need algebra?
Don't cut me off. But, I can't explain that. One example is pharmacokinetics. Pharmacists use really hard algebra in this. Pharmacokinetics is the science or the maths in the concentration of the medicine when it goes in the body. Really interesting stuff, I have to say. The equation on the screen now is an example of the degradation of a substance such as medicine and could be used to predict an expiry date of a medicine.
Sounds rather boring to me. Who would even want to learn that?
Please let me continue. Civil engineers design, inspect and keep roads safe. They inspect bridges, tunnels, water supply and sewage systems, buildings and other parts of construction projects. These people rely on algebra to calculate how much weight roads and structures can hold and their ability to survive strong winds. Earthquakes, snow and other elements Mother Nature throws at us. These amazing people use so much algebra to calculate the parabola of, let's just say, the Sydney Harbour Bridge. It has a curve right at the top. This is what we call the parabola.
That's boring too.
Architects design buildings and draw plans. Their plans include length, height and width of rooms, doors, windows, floors and other things that a building needs to a scale. Architects need algebra to convert the measurements so that the building has the correct scale. Architects solve linear equations when designing buildings. For example, when creating a roof, they must use algebra and the formula for the area of a triangle to calculate the unknown variable to get the correct measurements. They have to find the slopes and the angles of the buildings and structures so that it will be safe. This is very important for the safety of all those who live, use and work in the buildings and structures.
I'm getting it. I believe that I'm getting it. This is exciting.
Actually, algebra is so important that you've been learning it since reception. You had to find the unknown. Here's an example, like 1 + 1 = x. You had to find x. That's the unknown. They left it out because they wanted you to solve the problem.
Wait, hang on. I'm getting it. Algebra can be used in chocolate too.
Yeah, right. You're dreaming.
Pick the number of times a week that you eat chocolate. This number must be more than 1 but less than 10.
Okay, I got it. I eat it twice a week, so 2.
Add 4 to this number because you wish you ate more.
So it's 6.
Multiply it by 25.
Got it. 150.
Subtract by 20.
130.
Multiply by 4.
Alright, I got 520. I really can't see how this is algebra.
Add 1,680.
Right, I got 2,200. Still don't get it.
Add the last 2 digits from the year you last had a birthday. So if your last birthday was in 2009, add 9. If your last birthday was in 2011, then add 11.
2,217.
Now subtract the 4-digit year that you were born.
2005, so 212.
You should have a 3-digit number. The first digit will be the original number you chose. Example, how many times you eat chocolate a week. The next 2 digits give your age.
Wow, fantastic. How does that work?
We can use algebra to explain how that works. A is the number of times you eat chocolate a week. X and Y are the last 2 digits of the year you last had your birthday. And B, C, D and E is the year you were born.
Amazing. So, the world needs algebra. If we didn't, we wouldn't have safe roads, good tasting food, safe houses and buildings.
To be honest, I think chocolate's still better.
Agreed.